Whew, so I'm leaving Crescent Meadow, and I don't have a map with me. Oh, there it says something. It says Crescent Meadow. Oh, here it is. Okay, so High Sierra Trail. It says Hamilton Lake is 17. I'm gonna go for that today. Probably not gonna make it because it's 10 o'clock right now. And it's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets dark at 6. That's 8 hours. So if I go 2 miles an hour, maybe I can make it. We'll see. Okay, starting off. I'm currently in the clouds, which is pretty fun and pretty cool. Like them, they're just kind of rolling up, coming in the forest. And it's not a whiteout up here or anything like that, but I like this. This is fun. There's a little waterfall down there. I do not know what creek that is. I'm trying to figure out if I should get water or not. Probably should. Probably won't. Beautiful. Whew. Well, I'm at Merton Creek, something like that. It's a famous creek crossing. Merton Creek. That'd be a fun place to camp, but I'm gonna keep on going. Keep on trucking. I am not in shape at all. It's bad news here, because I'm only about 2 hours into a 9-hour hike and I'm already tired. Not like, I don't know, just tired. Need to stop and eat, but I probably won't. Oh yeah, I like this place. This is, oh, there's somebody. Yay, first person I've seen. So got a little break in the clouds. This is nice. And ooh, wow, there's blue. I think it's called Blue Dome. Instead of Half Dome, it's Blue Dome. And I had a sign back there that said Bear Paw was 5 miles away. But I'm going about 2 miles an hour. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Hamilton or not. And then ooh, little birds, yeah, hey birds. So I was getting stuff out of my pack, and my headlamp was on. There's something else up there. Oh, more birds. So yeah, I ran into this gal. She was a trail runner. She's the only person I've seen on the trail, like, so far. And I don't know, man. There's just nobody here in the parking lot. I didn't see any. Well, I saw like 2 cars, and that's where you park for overnight camping. So, I mean, it's fun. Solo backpacking. I am not Reese Schmedeman though. This pack is it's just really old. It was the best I had. So here's the trail. It's going this way. That's nice. Oh well, yeah. So my headlamp was on, and it's already like really low. So I took the batteries out so it wouldn't accidentally turn on again. Hope I'll have enough for some nights. We'll see. Whew, so I'm a couple of miles out from Bear Paw, and I would think it'd be closed up for the winter. I might stop by, see if anything's going on. But yeah, it's like my I don't know, 8th creek crossing or 9th creek crossing. There's like so many of them. It's really nice though. Oh boy. Well, I'm getting there. I gotta get, somehow the trail goes up here and Bear Paw's up that way. And yeah, I just gotta get up and down. Then I'll make a decision at Bear Paw what I want to do. This is pretty spectacular. Just fantastic. Crazy stuff. Okay. Yep. So yeah, I just pulled into Bear Paw, and man, I only saw one person today, and that was a person at that creek, and she's a nice gal, face of a model, skinny as a whip, and she helped me. She's like, okay, yeah, it's like 5 miles of Bear Paw, and so I got here, and it's only 5:30, but it gets dark at 6, and I'm just not into doing night hiking to Hamilton tonight. So I've got some top ramen that I cooked up a little bit, so I gotta get the flavor packet in there. And I got half a Subway sandwich for tonight, and that is my dinner. So, and I think I'm just gonna stay here. Gosh, but if I go to sleep, I'm gonna be in the bed for like 12 hours. So maybe I'll sleep, and then I'll get everything ready, and then I'll hike some more tonight. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm missing my wife. I'm missing my kids. I'm gonna get the satellite phone and tap out, and I'm gonna quit. Except there's no quitting here. She's just like, there's nobody here. Like, is that one gal on the trail? That was it. And there's only one car in the parking lot. I think it was hers. So I don't think there's anybody for like forever, like at least 11 miles away. But that's okay. It's good to spend time. I need to be alone, just alone with God, and think a little bit, and decompress. And even on the start of the trail, Starbucks calls them ants, automatic negative thoughts. And so I was there for about 2 miles on the trail, and I'm like, man, I got to change the script here, because this is not working. And so I just thought about just things that were good, and being grateful for stuff, and I don't know. It's just you just can control your thoughts. You can think whatever you want to think, and it's harder to do that when you're in front of a TV, or you got a screen in front of you all the time. You just don't listen to that soundtrack in your head that much. So I might talk more about that tomorrow, see how that goes. But, yeah, I'll just talk more about it tomorrow. I'm going to eat my food and then think about what I'm going to do. I got boogers too. Bye-bye. So that is where I slept last night, and didn't make a fire or anything like that. And I got a Taco Bell bean burrito this morning, and I'm gonna try to make it to Hamilton Lake. I got really demotivated last night. I do not have a headlamp now because all the batteries are gone, which is pretty typical for me, so this should not be that big of a deal. And then once I get to Hamilton, I'm either gonna turn around and keep going or spend the night there. Or continue up to Precipice Lake. I really haven't figured it out yet, and that's probably a really bad shot. Well, it's the morning. Got a controlled burn going on there, and probably back behind there. See the clouds going from left to right. It's because the cold air is coming off the mountains in the morning. So here I go. Let's see how this goes. And this is what I came for. Forget the Swiss Alps. This is crazy. So I'm gonna have to go down to the bottom, and then somehow there's a trail that goes up here. And if I wanted to get to Precipice Lake, I'd have to get to that ridge right there today. It's a lot for a lazy old fat man. Yeah. Woo! Raspberries. Dang. Man, I thought the bears had picked them clean. Score. Yeah, now I'm gonna choke on a raspberry here. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yum, yum. So I was over there. Now I'm coming up the other side. And I think I got about 2 miles till Hamilton Lake. But yeah, the beginning of the trail, man, it's just like I had what Starbucks calls ants, automatic negative thoughts. They're just like stuff rolling through my head. Israeli war, the guy that just shot somebody in Maine, had plumbing was clogged with roots, bought a new car and ended up totaling it 3 weeks later. Family pet had to be put to sleep. And I was going to go to a climbing reunion in Oklahoma, and that kind of caved in, and it's fine. I love those guys. I wish I could have seen them, but that's okay. Somebody had a dad that was sick, and dads are way more important than some stupid climbing reunion. But if you have a good dad, I guess. And so yeah, I was like, man, I got to change my thinking here. I've got to go ahead and go from the ants to the automatic positive thoughts. The aptus. And that's where I love Christianity, because there's so much to be thankful for. That I have legs that work, lungs that breathe, a heart that's working really well. And I don't know, people can make fun of Christianity. That's fine, I guess, but man, for me it's everything, because God tells me to be thankful. He tells me to be grateful. He tells me to love, to have joy and peace and patience and kindness and goodness. These are just not mild suggestions from the Almighty. This is Him trying to help me, keep me from the ants. So I'm gonna keep going up here, seeing what I can find. All right, so there's the trail going the other way. That's what I came down. And yeah. Well, that's a nice waterfall. And that one up there is very nice too. Well, here's the top of that waterfall. And wow. And just where you want to be sometime, except it's far away. Oh, here's a sign. I always thought it was called Hamilton Lakes, but it's called Hamilton Lakes No Campfires. It never said that on the map. It would just say Hamilton Lakes. Okay, yeah, whatever. So man, yeah, I was just coming up this way, trying to move slow. And that I think is called Havala, and that is called Osiris. Peter Croft put a 512 plus up there. And it's probably 5 years back. This one has some 510 slab climbing that I will never do, because I'm not gonna haul climbing gear up this far ever. But here it is. Yep. Hamilton Lakes No Campfire. Okay. Alrighty, I made it to Hamilton No Campfire Lake. And just amazing. I just a little bit struggling. I'm thinking that's where I'm gonna camp tonight. I could turn around right now and go home, but I'm not gonna make it home tonight because it's just too far. But that would give me a shorter day tomorrow. But might as well just spend the night here and just try to get back tomorrow. It's 15 miles. It's a lot, but we will see. I see what's going on here. Turn this around. I don't know because I can't see whatever's going on. But yeah, this is it right here. I always wanted to get here. Actually, I want to get to Precipice Lake. That's up there. But I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna leave that for somebody else someday. Come up here with, so I could sure do this again. Yeah, I really like this campsite because, man, you got the lake view right there and the mountains, and it's just, this is incredible. But the coolest thing is you got this little table, and this table is actually made out of, it's a granite countertop table that they have here. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's like genuine granite and stuff. So yeah. All right, this afternoon we got Chinese noodle bar. Well, I did figure out something important. I made a historic discovery that the reason that people use chopsticks is because they forgot their spoons. Yeah, and I have not used chopsticks in a long time. I'll see how that goes. Huh. Tastes a little woody. Not bad. Well, I made an executive decision to go ahead and start home so I could get a little bit of a jump start for tomorrow. And this trail is weird. I mean, it's just cliffy and it's a whiteout foggy now, but it's pretty fun. I am hoping to make it to Bear Paw tonight. Minimal. Hopefully 9 Mile Creek. That'll be extra special. We'll see how it goes. All right, I just think this is wrong because, I mean, like they tell you to go ahead and bury your poop 6 inches and then to take out your toilet paper, but that's pretty fresh bear poop right there, and they don't bury their stuff. Burying bear poop, not. Yeah, well, I guess they can't read the wilderness manuals either. All right. Well, I camped at 9 Mile Creek, and when I was coming in late at night, there's this huge circus tent, and I was looking at that and So I just spent the night, and in the morning there was two gals that were coming, and they'd never backpacked before. Like literally this was this huge circus tent, and I love seeing gals out in the outdoors, like it, because they're gonna do that. And I, especially having Lydia and Skylar, daughters, you're like, yeah, go for it. Well, they said they were talking about how they tried to get to Bear Paw last night, but they only made it to 9 Mile Creek, and it was because their pack was too heavy. And I'm looking at this tent thinking, yeah, man, it's a circus tent. And then I see the elephant peek his head out from the little flap, and the giraffe stick his head out from the top. So they were going to just leave their tent there, make a mad dash for Hamilton that day, and then come back. And I thought that was brilliant, because that's adjusting on the fly. That's understanding that you're not going to make it with the weight that you're carrying. So kudos to them, and they'll learn how to pack lighter on their next trip. So it was fun just talking to them. I don't know, they were the only people. Like, once again, I saw one girl trail running the first day, didn't see anybody else for 36 hours. Two guys were coming into camp, talked to them for about 3 minutes. So it was just weird just talking to people. It's kind of fun. Oh well. And I gotta go to Morro Rock down there. That's how far I gotta go. That's my goal. Might as well. First time I've gone under this in a long time, because I usually do the bypass.